Okay. How's it going, guys? So let's just do a wee thing. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Go. Sound. Right, workout today. But as I say, I'm going to eat some food first as well, really. So I have got something different. I have got ravioli and toast. Not too shabby. I had the wee whistle there. So, aye. A wee bit of ravioli and toast. Can't complain. I've left it to cool down, so it should be fine now for eating, for consumption. Oh. Get one more wee piece in. There we go. There we go. I don't want to. I don't want it to drip anywhere on the carpet and stuff. So I will be quite in a corner eating. Mm. 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 That fucking delicious. Mm. Fucking delicious. Oh. There we go. So I'm actually feeling pretty sore. My body is pretty tired. I'll do a warm up quickly. Easy enough. Elbow. Twelve and a half kilos. That's what we're doing. I'm just gonna pretty much eat all my food just now, really. Ooh, elbow's feeling it. So let's get this in my belly. So let's scoop that on. Oh, so it's not. It's a bit gloopy. Oh. There we go. Don't know if that's too much, but fuck it. Um, Nummy. Saturn Constant. Fucking haven't heard from you in a good wee bit. Yeah, I'm munching away on some ravioli and toast. Not a fan of eating lately. How, have you had food poisoning or something? Also only 74 kilos. Is that what you're down to? Well, I compete in the 74 kilo class, so right now I'm probably about 77 kilos. Pretty insane squat you have there. I mean, my most recent competition I squatted 180. I wasn't happy with my performance because I should have been able to squat 190 and maybe a wee bit more, but I was just didn't perform very well on the day. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I just won by a fucking ball hair. So my total was 505. The person who came second, his total was 502.5. So it was very close. But see, if my squatting went fine, I'd have won, not a bother. But yeah, it was. But at least now, I can chill for a bit and I can train for the Scottish Championships next year. So I've got till July next year. So I've got a long time. So I don't need to worry about losing weight or anything for a good 5 months. I only start to kind of lose weight a month or two before. I did 10 reps of 95 kilo on the bench. Almost got 11. Now I'm repping 100. Good man, good. See, I'm just slowly building myself back up to all my weights again. My elbow's been pretty awkward recently, I think just because I've been doing overhead pressing again. So I think my bench is sitting about, well I got myself up to 87.5 for 5x5. Now I deload, I'm going back up again, so I'm sitting about 85 kilos bench wise. I'm hoping shortly I'll be back up to 100 kilo doing reps and stuff. Bowl of ravioli. Yeah, but apart from winning my competition, enjoying my holiday, I want to reach 10 reps of 100 kilo somewhere in 2024. Damn. Somewhere, I know what you mean, so it's alright. Trust me, I use weird words as well, so somewhere could have been one. I don't know. I know what you mean. So, I've said recently my plan just now is to basically, I just want to compete in Scottish Championships. That is my main goal. And my next goal after that is if I can get a 555 total. So, if I can get a 555 total, that allows me to compete at British Championships. So, I don't know if I'll be able to do it by Scottish, but I'll do my best. So what I'm doing training wise just now is, I'm just doing it very basic. So I'm doing 5x5, I was doing it 6 days a week. I've now deloaded, and my deload's 10%. I've deloaded, I've brought it down to 10% deload. I'm still doing 5x5s, but I'm doing it 5 days a week. That's what I'm currently on. And I've got my next 3 or 4 progressions, which next progression is I continue to train 5 days a week, but it's by 3x5. And then once I start to fatigue on that, I deload 10%. Do you get? No, I don't get help for a coach. It's pretty much just me going for it. It's just me going, like, planning it myself really. I'm doing all the same exercises throughout all these transitions. Basically just working my way down to when I get to doing like 3x1s. So I'm doing singles in 3 days a week. Once I get to that point, I've got certain weight zones for my free lifts that once I get into those weight zones, I want to start building upon the volume. I couldn't get help if I wanted. We don't have a powerlifting coaches here. See, I probably could, because I'm with Scottish Powerlifting, there's like a whole big Facebook group with everybody in it. I'm sure if I asked, is there any coaches that I can get in touch with and stuff, they easily have people. But I want to try and get myself as far as I can before I start to introduce a coach. And I'm still a hobbyist. It's not like I'm a high level or anything like that, so I'm just a hobbyist. But it'll be good to see how far I can take myself. It'll be pretty cool. Well, I didn't get the 190 squat. Technically my squat, my PR is 187.5. So I can't claim 190. But no way, bruh, with 190 squat, that's no longer... Well, technically, for me it is. Because, like, see if you look at the actual grand scheme of things, to an average person, a 180, like a 405 or a 180 squat is very impressive to an average gym person. But if you go to like an average strength athlete, 180 is very average. So it's just relative to what background you're in. Like if I just turn up to a Pure gym or a JD gym or a Glasgow club gym and squat 180, I'm gonna have fucking people turning heads going, what the fuck? But if I rock up to a proper like powerlifting gym or strongman gym and I squat 180, no one's gonna bat an eye. Aye, so it's all relative, isn't it? It's all very relative. So when I used to go to a public gym where I used to work, I used to get people question if I took steroids, if I did this, if I did that, how do you do that? You're so thingy. But it's just because no one really saw those kind of lifts in that gym because it was a very mainstream gym, if you get me. Aye. Like, but see when I go to a powerlifting competition, I'm fucking nothing compared to some of these guys that are fucking squatting 300 kilos and they're weighing like fucking 90 kilos and shit like that. Like, it's all very, very relative, isn't it? So to the, as you say, to the vast majority of people, everything I do is very impressive. Like, I mean, I talk about lifts. I'm not talking about everything. I'm just talking about like lifting wise and physique and stuff like that. But to go into an actual specialised zone or something, I'm very average. It's very true. That's why I'm still classing myself as an amateur powerlifter. Yes, I've got myself to Scottish level now, which is good, but I'd still class it as amateur. Once I'm able to get myself into kind of the British level zone, then I can say to myself I'm more intermediate. So right now I'm still amateur. Once I get to British level, intermediate, and then we'll see where pro leads, if I can get into a pro league, but I don't know. Right now I'm just enjoying watching the training go, watching myself grow. That's it. Right, let's get another set done. You know what? I might weigh myself, even though I've ate food and stuff, I might weigh myself before I go to work. Not weighed myself in a wee while. So I've got 1 hour to get everything done, so I pretty much will just do the basics. Elbows playing up. If it starts really flaring for shoulder press, I'll just have to leave shoulder press. I'll still deadlift though, it's 155, not bad. But as I say, my best physique. Do you think shoulder press is important for powerlifting? Yes and no. I'd say yes because it is a pushing movement, so it will build the shoulders. When you're benching, shoulders is an important part as well as your triceps and that. But no, because it's not specific. Like anything, if you want to get good at a certain sport, you need to be specific, i.e. powerlifting, squatting, benching and deadlifting. That's your specific things you need to do. Then you can get technical in them specifics, whereas like squat you can do pin, you can do holds, you can do pause, you can do varied different types of squats, same with bench and deadlift. Sorry, burped. Same with them too. However, just doing the 3 exercises will take you only so far. That's when you introduce accessory work to overall build up your physique. I.e. like your shoulders, doing rows, doing pull-ups, filling out the rest of the body. That's what I'm saying, it's because you're not, like anything, if you want to get good at a certain thing, you just need to do it a lot. So i.e. if you're a powerlifter, you should be good at your squat, bench and deadlift. And you might have other priorities that aren't as important, like shoulder press. Right now, my standing shoulder press for doing like 5x5 is round about the 55 kilo mark. However, my 1 rep max when I done it was just under 80 kilos. So I think I weighed 77 kilos and I overhead pressed 77 and a half. I don't want to lie, so let me double check. Yeah, so I weighed 77 kilos and I overhead pressed 77 and a half, standing. So it's all very relative, but then you can go into people who do push pressing who can do a shit ton more. But it just depends. And my shoulder press isn't very good, neither is my bench to be fair. But however, my deadlift and my squatting and my back is fairly good. So everyone's got their bits where they focus on more and bits they don't focus on as much. But to put your question to it is, yes, shoulder press will help, but it won't help compared to actually specifying to the bench press. Arms and shoulders are my weakest. So there you go. So if you specify in your bench press will only get so good, and then them weak points you've got might hold you back. So you might want to focus, as I say, for example, you do all your bench press work, you do your accessory work for the bench press, and see at the end of the workout, then you do some weak point stuff, i.e. you might, because you've done a lot of pressing, you might not want to do shoulder pressing. So you might just do some tricep extensions or some close grip pressing to really focus on the triceps because that's a weak point. Or you can even do the biceps and the triceps. And the next day when you're squatting, then you could do maybe your shoulders then, because you're not doing a lot of pressing after benching and stuff. Yeah, but honestly, curls doesn't even feel good. Well, if you want a good exercise for your biceps that isn't a bicep curl, it is a chin up. So basically, imagine a gym, if you watch any sort of Olympic gymnast, see the size of their fucking biceps and stuff like that, and all they're doing is chin ups and pulling up and doing this and doing that. So I mind there's a certain way you need to do the form to make it just on the biceps. I'll do my set and I'll try to explain it. Right, for example, like when I'm doing pull-ups, I'm pulling my shoulders back. So for example, when you're doing not pull-ups, you're told to retract your scapula to pull and then it will activate more of the lats. But see when you're doing like chin-ups, instead of retracting your scapula, you want to keep your shoulders forward. And see if you keep them shoulders forward and you pull, it puts a lot more weight in the bicep. And you don't want to pull straight up. You want to pull and bring the bar right to your chest, so it's like just doing a full bicep movement. It is very fidgety. At first I wasn't really getting it, but see once you get it, your bicep, you just feel it on your biceps do just fucking kind of blow up a bit. I don't do it too much. For not to lock out. Aye, because it's a bicep, so you want to keep them get as much blood, I would say. I mean, you can just go. At the end of the question, is basically do what you feel is best. I don't know if an ad's running, so I don't know if you can still hear me. But you do what is best for you. Like you might, if you for like, because I'm different to yourself. Like I might be able to just go straight to here, which isn't lockout and isn't a full, but I still have a good tension in the bicep and come back up. But then some people might be able to come all the way down, have it unlocked, and come all the way up and just feel it. Me personally, so you've got locked here, I would go to just the last point of locked, so not locked, but not here. Just kind of that, boom. Oh, hold on. Right. So I was just the other half phoning. But me personally, like, just go by how you, with everything, there is a right way, but there isn't a right way to do it. It's like, there's a way to do it, but there isn't always a right way, because you could just do a half rep and that's where you feel it, good for you. But you might not be getting the full benefit compared to going all the way to lockout and going all the way up. But then you might completely lose all tension on the bicep and you might put it more on the back if you do lockout. So just go by how you feel. As I say, I'm saying you want to pull it to more your chest rather than being your back straight. You want to be more at an angle pulling. But you might be the opposite. You might feel like going straight. So it just depends. That's it. But I say if you don't want to do bicep curls, but you want to build your biceps, chin ups, and just have your shoulders forward. Don't have them locked back. Have them forward. When you have them back, you're completing your trapezius muscles, your lats are all getting engaged. Have them forward. You will get a bit of work in your lats, but it puts a lot more focus on the bicep. And also, I might have a package coming at some point, so if I need to disappear quickly, it's because our package is at the door. Pardon me. Yeah, I think this is my last set. Elbow got a bit sore there. I'm just going to double check to make sure that's me done 5 sets. I think I have. It's been half hour. Fuck, it's been half hour already. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, I've done 5. Now this mic's put all the way out here. Right, okay, so that's me done 5 reps. If I need to skip shoulder press, then so be it. It's annoying, this elbow. It's fucking annoying. I might need to do a bit of mobility work on it, but... I've not gotten taller, but I don't know why it feels awkward. Dipping is low. Okay. Give my elbow a wee kind of rest. Oh, pardon me, sorry. Oh, jeez. Boss bitch ass. Salmon Lance. Whew. Done with twerk, got some KFC, nice. You know, KFC is one of those things like you can get sick of it, but when you eventually haven't had it in a while, it just is good. Right, let's see how this elbow is. Why is it so easy? Right, so 52. As I said, my elbow has been very awkward, so I'll just see how the elbow goes if I can manage. If I don't manage, then it'll be a fail. Class as a fail. My brain was doing something that I didn't remember, but now it remembers. No, there's actual seasonal themes. Cool. I'll leave all that just now actually. Right. So I was just nosing at stuff on the phone. Good. So at least tomorrow, if I do one more workout, it means I've not missed any workouts. I've done a full Monday to Friday, and I get a wee day's rest, a wee run, then back to it. And then we'll see when I start to really fatigue and lose it. Basically, see once I fail one exercise completely is when I'm going to bring it straight down to 3x5. 2 seconds guys, 2 seconds. Oh, someone's at my doorbell. Oh. Hi there.
Sorry.
No, you're alright.
It's these two for you here.
No, that's fine.
Thank you.
Right, cheers.
Right, nice
Right,
day.
take care. Oh, packages, packages, packages. You know, I'll bring it in so we can have a wee nosy at what we've got. I have packages. Oh. What's happening? Packages. Oh. So let's see. Let's see. There we go. Ah, this is a tower plug for the Christmas lights I've bought. Oh. Okay. I mean, that looks pretty nice, doesn't it? 12 plug sockets. Don't know what that button is. Output 5 volts. USB output, Type C output. It's got a Type C port as well and all that. Oh, that's pretty good. Don't know what that button is. I'll have a wee gander. Let's have a look. I always like to look at instructions. Oh, this opens up. Oh. There we go. User manual. Da da da. Okay. Switch. So that's USB stuff, that's sockets. Ah, so it's two different, okay. Overload protection, lightning proof, da da da, charge. Okay. Oh, that's a restart button down there. So that's a restart button. Okay. Fair enough. Nice. You know, this is a very nice wee plug tower as well. 12 plugs. That'll be fucking sorted. Oh shit, I need to turn this on. Fuck. Right, that's charging now. That might not be charging. Hold on. Unplug, unplug. Just bear with me. Oh come on, I'm being heavy footery. There we go. Leave. Nah. So it should come back and we should be good. Aye, cool. Oh you bastard, I've done the wrong fucking one. Hold on. Motherfucker. There we go, right. Fuck, okay. No more fanning about, right, let's do a set. I've started to procrastinate. So let's... Okay. Elbow flared a wee bit, but not too bad. Okay. We'll just sit this in here just now. If it fit, why is it not fitting now? Oh, yeah. Cool. Just set it there. Pardon me, sorry. Now let's have a look at this. So let's... Okay, that's that side opened. That's that side opened. Where the fuck does this open from? Ah, okay, hold on. There we go. Happy days. Now we've got a wee Fox light. Okay. LED Christmas Santa. Okay. What else? Oh, I thought that. Okay, and there's a bauble there. A wee Fox bauble. That's pretty fucking big, to be fair. Okay. Cool, cool. Oh. Right, sorry, I'm being a big win there. Apologies. Slide this back in. Cool. At least I've got it all. That's cool. I can go and mess about with it later on. Would elbow sleeves help? I mean, possibly. I don't know if it's just maybe something to do with my positioning. It's hurting. It's only my right elbow. So, I'll have a quick look at my form. It might be there's something to do with elbow positioning. I know someone who I was speaking to say they take the same grip for bench than they do shoulders. I mean, for me, that'd be pretty fucking nuts. Like, that's all the way out here. I mean, I could try it. Fuck it, I'll just try it. There's no, as I say, there's never any harm in trying something different. If it doesn't work, then oh well. I think my issue is I tend to shoulder press over into the right, so it's giving me a bit of elbow stress. Right, that was quite a wide shoulder press. Let's have a wee look. Aye, that's far too wide. You can just see how awkward that is on me. What time is it? Right. I think I'll only be doing the basics again. I won't do any accessory work. Just because I'm working at 3 o'clock and I've got an hour and a half. So, I've only done 2 sets. So I've got 3 more sets. I have considered buying elbow sleeves, but it's just a very, like I can't use them in powerlifting. It'd purely be just for gym use. Like, I'm not really a strongman person, so it's not like I can use it in that. It is just a very niche thing, isn't it? Something, I have no idea how I'm saying that. Is it Dassel, Nick, Santa Claus? Do you also have a gym membership to use other machines, or all your workouts just done for a barbell and a rack? So this is my gym. I don't use any other gyms. So I have a barbell, I've got my bench, my rack has a cable attachment so I can do cable stuff. I've got an EZ bar, I've got loadable dumbbells, I've got a dip bar, I've got gymnastic rings, I've got a leg cable attachment to do leg extension and stuff. So I can pretty much do a majority of stuff in my home gym. I'm waiting because down the line, hopefully a couple of years time, I'm going to get an extension built and I'm going to have more gym stuff. So for my ideal home gym is all this stuff. I want a dual cable rack, a dual cable pulley. I want a treadmill, one of the ones that you can do sprints on. I want a heavy bag so I can do some boxing, maybe a wee bit of kicking. I've not done kicking in a long time. What else? Oh, I do want a powerlifting combo rack so I can actually do my power lifts more specifically. And that's as much as I can think of just now gym wise. Yes, it is nice when you walk into a gym, there's all sorts of fucking lat machines and chest press machines and load plate, shoulder. It is just nice and convenient and easy, but I don't mind this. As I say, I'm the only person using my equipment apart from maybe some friends that come round every now and then. I mean, nobody's came round in a long while, but I know it's myself that uses the equipment, so I know that I clean the equipment, so I know that it's cleaned properly. If anything was to happen to the equipment, it's my responsibility anyway, so it's no harm, no foul. It's my own gym, so I could, if I wanted to, train my boxers or train my pyjamas, which I have trained in my pyjamas before. I don't need to listen to shitty sort of music, licensed music that are on gyms. If I wanted to, I could watch TV, I could do whatever I wanted in my home gym. And I don't need to travel anywhere. And So, to answer your question, no, I just used all this. That was a long way for a shortcut, wasn't it? Good. That felt strong. I think I know where my issue is. So see when I'm shoulder pressing, I do feel sometimes I hit the top of this. So that means my left arm is more dominating and I'm grinding the barbell like this. So which is putting a lot more tension on this elbow. So I'll need to practice grinding the barbell more to the left. I had no elbow pain there. I was conscious of it, but I hope I answered your question. Dazzle nicked Santa Claus. And I would say from just using this equipment, all the basic sort of stuff, I mean, even though I have been training for like 11 years, I've not got the worst of physiques, and I'm above averagely strong, so I'm just living proof that you don't always need a coach. You don't always need a PT. You just need to be consistent, repetitive, and I don't know, just a consistent, repetitive, and just do it. That is it. Nah, you're a fat Costin, man. You're a big flat elite. I'm not elite level strong. If I was, I'd be at World Championship. I'm not elite level. Strength level set. You've been putting my stats in strength levels, so you know I'll do it as well. Some folks I met at the gym got mad at the site. They thought they were strong idiots. I know. I've used strength level quite a lot for stuff, for comparing. So let's compare my bench press, and we're not going to do. We'll do my most recent competition lift. So my bench press kilograms. So it says beginner is 47. Novice is 70, intermediate is 98, advanced is 132, and then that's not body weight ratio, by body weight ratio. Okay, let me just actually go to it. So we'll put myself in the 75 because I'm 74 kilos. So in the 70 kilo class, I am classed as an advanced lifter. In the 75 kilo bit, I'm classed as an intermediate for bench press. And then if we switch it over to squats, and we go by the body weight. So in the 70 kilo, I am classed as elite. In the 75, I am classed as advanced. Nearly elite, but advanced. So I told you, my legs are more dominant. Deadlift. We'll have a look again. So 70 kilo, I'm 74, so I'm in the middle. When I did that competition, I was 73. So in the 70 kilo bit, I'm elite, and then in the 75, I'm advanced, nearly elite. So So I'd say I'm a high advanced squatter and deadlifter, and bench I would say I'm like a high intermediate. By body weight, yeah. I'd say by advanced I'm like a high intermediate. I'm not at advanced just yet, but I'm a high intermediate. So I guess you could say high advanced, high intermediate. We could say I am just like an advanced level lifter by strength level. But remember, that's taking statistics from like all sorts of levels. That's not just taking the cream of the crop. That's taking like beginners, intermediate. That's taking everybody, the whole world into account essentially. Not the whole world, but you know, a vast pool of people from all levels. But if you were to take me and plot me in a actual strength powerlifting statistic, I'd be on the lower end of that. But compare me against everybody else, I'm quite high up there. I think I did 5. Can't even mind how many reps I did there. Hopefully I did 5. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Thing is, that weight is moving fairly well. The weight's moving well. See, when I'm getting my elbow in that right position, it's not nowhere near as bad. Right, let's just double check the amount of sets I've done. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got one more set and I'm on to deadlifts. Okay. It's like constant, if you're still there, see if I was to compare my like GL points compared to like so powerlifting total standards. There you go, powerlifting standards. Then we go male, and it's in kilograms. So, see, I think this is more American because it's 70 and 75. For powerlifting, there's only 74, then like 68, I think. So, if you look at powerlifting standards, total wise, kilos, I am an elite 70 kilo, and I am a very high, advanced, nearly elite 75, because the 70 kilos is 496, so my total is 505, and for 75 kilos it's 524. I've done 505, so I'm essentially 20 kilos away from that. So I'd say I'm a very high advanced. By this, by this standard. But then if I do Wilks calculator, let's see, they don't really use Wilks anymore I don't think, but so we'll say 73 because that's when I did the total, and 505. You know what, I'll do it more accurately, it was 72.9. If I'm going to do it, I may as well do it right. There you go. Yeah, so my Wilks score is 367.17. That takes me into a high advanced, because elite is 414, I'm 367, so not really high advanced, we'll say intermediate advanced. So I'm advanced intermediate, that's where you'd put it. No, that doesn't sound right either. I'm in the middle bracket. I'm in the middle bracket of the advanced category. There you go. That sounds better. Yeah. So all in all, by just looking at this one website, you can't just take your thing from one website. You have to, as I say, get a wide selection of backup resources and stuff. I don't know what it's called. I know I must have put you to sleep with what chatting a shite. Off, I need a nap. All good, Constant. It was good checking on you. So just check in again, maybe, man. That's it. I've not heard from you a wee bit, but it's good seeing you, mate. It's good seeing you. Right, let's get this. I need to move my ass because I've essentially got 15 minutes before I need to kind of get ready for work. So let's get this last set done. Good. Good. Happy with that. The good thing about this now is deadlift is it's just like the bar 70, 110, 155. Doing alright, guys, doing good, doing good. I'm more happy that I'm being consistent this week. I still think 5 days is maybe a bit much training wise, just to do the volume that I'm doing and the weights wise. Considering I'm not using any belts or anything like that, I'm starting to feel a wee bit beat up. So, but as I say, I'll try and go another week If I can, I will just reduce volume. But we'll try. And as I say, I want to try and get these lifts raw, essentially. I'll start using the equipment at some point, but I want to try and go as far as I can for as long as I can raw, without a belt, without sleeves, just keep going. It will be tough, but aye. I've got 7 months, so if I can do at least half of that training without any equipment, I will build good strength. You know what? We'll do that. 120. Just for the sheer point, I'm going to be doing one. I'm only doing a few warm-up sets. Because essentially from 120 I'm adding the extra 35 kilo on. That's a good jump. This is a good jump. Just give my elbow a wee second. I'm just over an hour, which is really good. This is like one of the quickest sessions I've done. It's just because it's just the time I started at. I was a bit, because when I'm working back shift, I set an alarm for 9 o'clock to wake up. I didn't get out of my bed till 11. That's 2 hours that I wasted just going through my phone, fanning about. I'm trying to be better at being a bit more productive and just getting up and doing stuff, but I'm not doing very well at it just now, being honest. But I'm going to do, as long as Lauren does what she says she does, I'm going to do a bunch of cleaning tomorrow. So I've gone a bit blah there. But I'm going to give a quick nose. I've not actually really had a nosy at who's on like Twitch and Kick and stuff. Ah, no. Kick is always fucking dead, to be fair. But let's see Twitch. Okay, I recognise that person, I recognise that. Cool, don't recognise that dude, don't recognise that dude. Cunt's just sleeping, alright. Okay. That looks very Christmassy. Okay. It seems very, it's alright. Nobody that I really recognise. I don't recognise that person. Cool. It's alright. It's overall. Right, 2 more sets anyway, guys. So we'll do 120, then 155. And hopefully we'll start to get close to a point where I'm like, I might need to slow this down, but I don't know. Right now I'm still doing 5 kilo jumps for deadlift. Just made it easier to bring it back and to set it down. $155. So, see, for me to get into my training zone, it needs to be at least 172 kilos or more, or between 172 and 185. So if I get this and I don't find it difficult, I'm at 160, so I've only got at least 2 to 3 more progressions in 5 kilo jumps, but I don't know how long I'll be able to do that for before I start doing 2.5s. Like today might be the day where I go, you know what, it's time for 2.5 jumping, but I won't know until I do the set. Because we'll see, once I get into those training zones, that is when I'll need to kind of start considering to create volume rather than just decreasing and increasing the weight. Because when I get into my weight zones, I don't want to get any heavier for a good bit, I want to keep working in that area. And as I said, for example, like deadlifts and stuff like that, if my grip starts failing, I'll use straps. Because it's not my grip I'm trying to perform, it's the sheer point of the weight movement. Because I've done all my wee calculators and stuff. If I can hit all these certain weights for 8 reps, then I might actually, that's an idea. Like once I hit all these goals, as I say, 100 kilo, 165 and 185 for all 3 lifts, if I can hit all 3 of them for 8 reps, the next natural progression is I bring it to 5 reps. Still not PRs above the 230 predictions, the highest predictions of lifts, but I can do it to 5 reps and it'll be a bit more weight intensity. And then bring it to, I won't bring it to a 1, but if I bring it to 5s, then 3s, that'd be a good area. I'm still not going maximal, but I'm going still at a good level. And then when it comes to competition prep, I start doing all the weights and stuff. Because the way I've got it predicted, if I can get all my lifts if everything goes absolutely fucking perfectly, it means that I'll hit a 560 total. It gives me at least 5 kilos of leeway, which doesn't sound like a lot, but that allows me to, if I go, I can't get the 560, I'll go for 557. Like if I can't get a 557, I'll go for 555 at the bare minimum. I'm not like stupidly overreaching going, I want to try and go for a 590 total, and that means it gives me all this sort of leeway. No, I'm just giving myself a little bit. It is a big ask for me to do such a big jump, but I just need to get dialed in and just stay consistent. Times it. I've got 2 minutes until it's 2 o'clock, so we're going to go when it hits 59. As soon as it hits 59, I'll start getting myself, do my set, tidy away, finish the stream, day stuff. So we're nearly there. So 5 reps. Oh, hold on. I can give good shoulder press a green. Right, let's get this. 5. I want 5. That was tough. My grip was failing. I mean, it wasn't extremely tough. Like, I watched the form because I still want to say that's like a 6. That's not really a 7. I don't even know if I'm using the RP sort of measurements right. I'm just kind of... No, it's... I'd give it a 6, but I don't know. I'm like, could it have been a 7? Aye, my grip would have failed, but not necessarily my back musculature. Can you say that word right? Goat, Trish, Stratus. So, your abs. What about my abs? Oh man. Time's it? And around 20, that's a pretty quick workout. Can't complain, that was good. Right, that's me done, guys. So no excessive stuff today just due to time, can you get ready for work and that. So I'm going to love yous and leave yous, and I will see yous all tomorrow.